But either way, he was under the concept that a lot of people don't like me because I'm happy without. And I was like, it's kind of a compliment, but I'm also wondering, who said I'm without? Like, I have everything that I need, and that's what I try to share with everybody. It's like how you too have everything that you need. it's it's the way things already are. Is the thing. It's not just a way of being. It already is. And as human beings, we are incredibly magical, incredibly blessed. Working with, and I also went for a swim too. It felt wonderful to get in that water. And I can see people being upset with that, and that was why they'd call me entitled all those years ago. And it's not so much as I'm entitled; it's just everybody fucking has this, and I just to remind everybody, like, hey, I feel it's kind of entitled to try to gatekeep such energy, but you know, here I am with my bananas. And in fear of no man, because nothing I haven't already been through before, that's for damn sure. Um, I've been through far worse, number two. And like, you know, I know pain, and like also pain is a great transmuter, so not really much anybody can really do to me that I need to be fearful of, other than God himself. And I know that God himself has been the one who's been taking care of me all this time, so you know, hey, let's check it out together. And at least because I saw today on one of the TikTok videos that if you have people that hating on you, that's good news, because I was reminded that haters, they don't mean you're popular, but they mean that you're doing a good job, basically. It sucks, and you know, I'm used to be super duper sensitive about it, and it's just like, well, that means I'm doing something right, and that means that, like, you know, I can learn from them and they can learn from me, so that's cool. Let's learn together, guys, and like we can work through these discomforts together, and that's what I'm super excited to do. I know that I turned my back on it all those years ago because I didn't understand how things worked, and it's not that I understand right now even. It's just I know who I am in Christ. I know how loved I am. I know how protected and represented I am, and I myself am the representative too. So, and I would be doing a disservice if I didn't let people know about this amazing, how amazing life truly is, and that is my service to others. The liberation, the freedom of healing, to remind them of how sustainable we truly are, how we need nothing, absolutely nothing other than God himself. And I know like a lot of people like sell their souls or whatever to get to, but the thing is, I'm here to remind people that they already have it, even those that did sell their souls. Like, that's cool. It wasn't yours to give away, so you know, good news is there's a way to get back to get it back. One second though. And I also just wanted to add too that the reason that conversation even started was because he saw me reading the amazing book that my good friend Gandalf had written, and it's how to be like the sovereign citizen's handbook is what it is. And he's like, you know how much that would piss people off if they saw you reading that out here? And I was like, why would it piss them off? And he's like, well, because they had to work for their wealth. And I was like, wealth isn't something that anybody needs to work for to begin with. Like, we all are incredibly wealthy as it is. Even if we make mistakes, our God is forgiving. Like, let's go. Who cares? It, not saying who cares, but you know, for real, like, if no need for jealousy or thinking negative about somebody else. It's just the facts are, as a representative of Christ and of God, I told him I feel it my civic duty to show people. I feel like everybody's civic duty, actually, as Christians especially, to show others the way out, no matter what the cost, if that makes sense. all roads point back to God, to Christ, to wholeness, to wealth. And as a complete and whole and healed human, I feel like because of that ability, and I even explained to him too that, like, all the trials and tribulations that we all experience are just I say it was my only road. I even told him, like, all the brutal assaults that I've sustained, all the horrors and degenerative things I've seen and gone through, that was to get me back to the center, to this Christ that has always been within me, that is always without me. And I'm excited to share this. This is what I've always been. This is what always is. This is what was. This is the end all be all as far as I'm concerned. I'm not, no hate to anybody that doesn't get it or anybody that hates me because of it. It's not my business. I just know where my piece is from, and I will exacerbate and share it with anybody who wants to listen, because and even those who don't. Well, I don't know. I love everybody is a thing. And as humans, I really want to encourage them to tap into this because it is so free. Healing is free. Knowledge is free. Wisdom is free. Connection and unity is free. And a lot of people don't like that because they're programmed to work for money. No. I'm not saying we're owed money, but we don't have to work for it because everything we need is around on this earth. Everything you need is inside of us. Everything we need is in the area that we are in for the time being. Miracles happen every day. I'm not saying, like, because there were times that I was like, I've starved, I've gone hungry, and I would have, like, slapped myself in the face for saying those things. But even in those moments, I still know full and damn well God was with me. He was holding and carrying me through all of it. He was there, and that was all that I needed. And it wasn't until I realized that that was all that I needed, I was okay with starving. Even though a woman, like, I'd gone like maybe a whole month without eating. I was desperate. I literally lost like fucking 80 pounds within like a week kind of thing. It was crazy. This woman was eating McDonald's, a hamburger, cheeseburger. I could smell it. I could taste it. I just wanted it so badly. But I was like, you know what? Man doesn't live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from Christ, from the mouth of God. And I knew to trust then. And I knew that experience was for me. And as I said, pain is a great way to transmute whatever it is, a lack feeling or whatever. This is all transmutable. Every bit of life is transmutable. What are you wanting to do with it? We all go through pain. How will you utilize this pain to get yourself closer to that God within you? And let's blow it up. And I'm not trying to, I feel like I might be, I don't know. This is a passion pit for me. And I'm figuring my passion. I remember my passion. I am a very passionate person, just like I told TikTok. I am the spice. But it totally misunderstood me. That's okay. Because let me seek to be understanding rather than to be understood. It's not my job to have people understand me. Like, the right people will hear. You can't say the right thing, or you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. He who has ears, let them hear. If I match up with somebody, awesome. Let's go not kill, but take on the world together, I guess. I don't know, but there is a sovereign citizens unite, basically. Thank you so much, Gandalf, for that book. It is incredible. I highly suggest everybody read it. I will post a picture of it, I guess, because I was blocked here for sharing it before, so I'm not really sure how to do this, but anybody that is curious about this book, let me know, and I will show you where I got it from. Much love, one love, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.